Hello, people.
Hello,
Can
hello.
you dig it? Oh, wrong movies.
Can you dig it? Sorry.
Uh,
Much apologies. The wife was not feeling well, and it started right before the podcast, so she's recuperating. If it gets real bad, I might have to jump off. But she's laying down, and hopefully it passes.
oh man, I
And if,
hope
So
she gets
and if
well.
it's Brett's house, the wife's never all that well in the head.
yeah, no.
Oh,
If it was mental,
oh,
it would just be another day at the park. But it's not mental.
oh wow.
So, what's up, everybody in the chat? Sorry for the delay. We are going to do this. What's up, Joseph? Hope you're still here. No,
Yes,
I was actually, I
Joseph.
was taking a nap, Blake. I was
Right.
napping, and then she came out and said it was really bothering her, and so she's going to see how she is. What's up, Byron? Is in the
Oh,
chat.
Byron's in here too. Okay, we got Blake.
Yes, I was taking care of the queen. Oh, the queen, the queen, the boss, the Gestapo, whatever you want to call her.
And you guys were
Thanks,
taking care
Joseph.
of me since I haven't been on, so thank you very much.
Thanks,
Oh
Blake.
no, we missed you, buddy.
Yeah, we definitely we missed Brady. He was had a nice vacation with the family. He was in all of the sites in Pasadena, so he's got some good stuff that we're going to be seeing.
Yes, and we it was a long time coming that vacation, but it was well worth it, man. And this is one of my favorite guilty pleasure sequels of the series.
Yes,
There's
me
a lot
too.
of people that don't like it, but fuck that.
Yeah, Blake, should I slow his voice down so you can't recognize him? Moody looks like a guy in Unsolved Mysteries that doesn't want his face shown, so I gotta make it so your voice sounds
Yeah.
like this.
Yeah, typically when we do the watch alongs, I'm sitting at the table, logged in. But I said, you know what? I'm gonna sit on my recliner under a blanket and enjoy a movie like you're supposed to.
Yeah, that's right. Just
Sit back and relax.
you're not like Brett that
Yeah.
falls asleep live on air, so
Oh no.
Brett, how was WrestleMania?
good.
Can you believe that main event?
Blake, I did not think that Roman Reigns was going to keep it, but they're looking at the future here, so we'll see what happens. But it was quite the surprise. My son was very upset. I would have thought he was going to be like one of those videos if you saw other people getting upset with the outcome. It's amazing people getting upset of something that's already predetermined.
Has it been multiple nights for that long? Because as a kid, that's the last time I watched WrestleMania. It was one day. Has it been multiple nights for years now?
Fifth year, Pat, because what was happening was the show was getting upwards of 7 to 8 hours long. You can't have people sitting in a seat that long, and that people were getting frustrated at that, and they were getting out at like midnight.
Right.
It doesn't work.
No, it makes sense. Yeah.
It's been a
That's
few years.
cool.
It's been smart, but it's been to pick which night you're going to go or go to both. It's pretty expensive. So
That's cool because it's kind of like the NBA. You know, they got the slam dunk and 3-point on Saturday, and then they got the main All-Star game on Sunday. So it's kind of cool.
it's kind of cool. Did I send you guys the picture of Lisa taking my daughter to meet the one women's champion, Bianca Belair?
Send it to me. I'll throw it up.
I'm sending it to you guys because you're not going to believe who they met at this store. It was somebody's specific Funko Pop store. So, but I'll find it as we're talking away here. But
That is
Yeah,
awesome,
Blake went
dude.
2018. It sat there for 7 hours. We hardly watch now because of that. It ruined it for us. My cousin went. My cousin's a big wrestling guy. He went when it was at MetLife Stadium
Ooh, MetLife,
a couple years
nice.
back.
I think was that when it was going to 2 nights already. I think because they went to MetLife twice. I think.
Maybe I honestly don't know. I just remember him saying he was going to WrestleMania. I'm like, really? I go, where the hell is it? He said it's in MetLife Stadium. I was like, oh, all right, cool.
Yeah, you guys.
Hope you guys are well. It's
awesome.
convenient when the watch along is for a film that's uploaded in its entirety on YouTube. Yes, it makes life easy.
Yeah.
I'm old school. It's for me. I have it on a thumb drive.
Oops. It's on YouTube for free, so that's
Is
what
it
I'm
on
doing.
YouTube for free? I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, Halloween 4 and Halloween 5 are on YouTube for absolute free.
Wow, I did not know that. I did not
Like
know that.
New Orleans 30 was a good one. That was a good one to go to. I remember that one very well. That was the Daniel Bryan WrestleMania. But yeah, I don't know if you saw that, Pat. We did not expect it. They did not expect to meet the guy on the bottom.
Oh yeah, let me.
You guys will recognize who it was. So
That's awesome.
Yeah, give me one moment, and I will bring it up. Let's see. Let's start the movie.
Yeah, let's start the movie. Sorry, yeah.
And I'll bring it up.
I feel bad. So
Yeah, because it's already 24 minutes in, and we always start a little bit later. We have been discussing about starting at 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 Central, just to make it a little bit easier for everybody. Because I could do with either or, aside from when the wife gets sick at the last minute. But I'm usually good. It's just Brett's got young kids, so if he can make it work, then we'll move it back an hour.
yeah, I think 8 o'clock, and then I'm sure I think some people have asked about that, right? So let's
Yeah, two people today said, "Oh, I wish it was earlier." I said, "Look, if I can make it earlier, I will." I said, "It's tie lipped it as long as the other guys can do it. I could do it 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 6 o'clock. It doesn't make a difference to me. I just want to make sure it's okay for you guys. I don't want it to become a problem." All right, so let's start. So I'm at 0. We'll count down 3, 2, 1. Man in Black.
Let me know when y'all get to where it says Mustafa Akkad presents.
I'm right here. I'm at Mustafa Akkad right now.
I'll pause it down. Pleasant's in then.
Yeah, because that's where it starts. Cool.
Hold on. Why didn't I start?
Donald Pleasant's in.
Now we had talked about this a few times. Like I love this opening, with the pumpkin carving.
I love it. Yeah.
Favorite openings.
The slashing sounds. Whoosh.
Where are you guys right now? Just because for some reason it didn't start, so I'm going to be a little
Ellie
bit
Cornell
behind.
right now on mine.
Yeah, Ellie Cornell, Bo Star.
Jeffrey Landon, Billy.
Yep. We are exactly on the same. Tamara Glenn or Tamara, however you say it.
Okay, gotcha. All right, caught up. I don't know why it like froze for a second, so I just restarted it and it popped right back up.
Tina.
Tina.
You
ever see that when they talk about this on the Halloween 25 Years of Terror, where the one guy's, "Why is there a mute in this movie, man? Why is there a mute?"
Yeah, Danielle as a child actress she did great. Yeah. She was fantastic for a little girl doing what she was doing. Travis, there's also a fan version on YouTube that's edited to look like it was broadcast NBC. Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Oh, no kidding.
I never thought to even look on YouTube.
Now the Alan Howarth came out with a remastered soundtrack, which if you guys don't have that, that's a good reissued soundtrack.
No, I have it. Yeah, it's really good.
Oh, that's sweet. That was sweet. Oh, look at that.
And while we're discussing, actually, let me get that picture up, and then we'll get back to that. Oh, no momento, s'il vous plaît. Why is this on here?
Ramsey Thomas, he's a good director of photography. He shot this movie pretty nicely here. Now, I don't know how many predictions we could just make assumptions. How the hell the mask got completely different? Whether it was Dr. Death or the old dude.
The mask is why all of a sudden does it look like Greg Nicotero?
This is my favorite part of the movie.
Credit though, they tried to fit it on Don Shanks, but his head was too big, right? Isn't that what happened?
Yeah, I think that's what they said.
Yeah, this part right here is my favorite part of this movie.
Nice. All right, so upload from computer. I'm just trying to get Brett's picture so we can show it.
Don't touch him, damn it!
I think this one had more of a shock value when you saw his mask. Because if I had to choose, I would choose 4 over 5 any day. Especially since they tricked you with the poster and everything, with the original mask.
Yeah.
It was such a trash mask.
The it's just got a huge ass.
Danielle was on Roseanne and they killed her off.
Yeah.
Well, they killed her off from the Connors.
Yeah. She came back and
they shoot his ass. He went to the one Halloween convention I didn't get to go to.
Well, he's up there now. He's getting close to 80.
It's got to be.
One of the best names ever.
Bo
Star.
BAU.
This is freaking ridiculous.
I do think that 5 Mask is better as it has some personality and depth. It was always creepy looking. I never, I mean, it wouldn't be so bad if it wasn't so long.
It's got that long neck. I think I like the 5 one better. It just hit home more for me, but 4 is still fine too.
Yeah.
It's all better than any of the H2O crap. The 10 different masks. and
What's
the CGI shit.
everybody's favorite scene in this movie? Favorite scenes in this movie?
Ooh, I got one.
Maybe when Spitz is undressing Sammy. Doesn't
Yeah,
suck.
that's a good one.
I think the laundry shoot scene's pretty
The
effective.
laundry shoot scene is probably the best scene in the movie as far as I'm concerned. Oh, and then when you do get a brief glimpse, I don't even know if that's a body double or if that's Ellie Cornell in the shower or not.
Oh, the shower scene is top notch for me. I mean, we only get her for like what, a couple minutes, so I take.
Yeah, and if you freeze frame it, you see a little bush. I just don't know if it's her or not.
You know, you hear the people that don't like how he's vulnerable here. It's like, well, he just got shot a handful of
Shot.
times.
I mean, come on, guys. Yeah.
It's the
Oh,
same
Rachel
thing as
is-
him just hanging out at the sanitarium. It's the same thing. He decided to stay. It's no big deal.
Rachel is way underrated as a final girl. I would love to have seen her go further in the series.
And I think what earlier drafts of it, Rachel was going to survive until the end for the longest
She
time.
was, yeah. Oh, here's that picture that Brady was talking about.
Look on the bottom.
Oh, snap.
God, jeez.
No way.
Yeah, it was Snoop Dogg's Funko Pop store. And we had no idea with like the meet and greet, the free meet and greet was for just Bianca Belair, the women's champion, but it was his store. So he was there hanging out. He took pictures with everybody that was there for the meet and greet. It's like,
Dude, that is amazing. That is cool, man.
Blake, I'm a big supporter. Big fan. Big fan of Bush.
I am too.
But that is Snoopy. So why was he there? What was he doing there?
It
Snoop
was
Dogg?
his Funko Pop store in Inglewood that they did the meet and greet with the women's champion.
Well, he was in a match.
Oh, gotcha.
He was in a match.
He got involved. Yeah.
Yeah. He got
Oh,
involved
did he?
in
I
that.
didn't know.
Yeah, Shane McMahon. If you read that, Joe, he blew his quad, and so he had
Oh,
to
yeah.
improvise.
Like
Snoop Dogg
right
got
away,
involved.
right? Like
Yeah.
within minutes, he did it.
He was
Oh,
out there,
man.
and it happened right away.
Excuse me. One question maybe you guys could answer. Is the shot of Loomis as Michael is getting blown up a cut scene from 4, or was it filmed for this movie?
That's a
I
good
think
question,
it was.
Travis.
I think it was a new scene for 5. I think it was shot for 5, where he's holding Danielle by the truck.
Yeah, because look at she's in the clown costume here, and this stuff was new right here, right? But just that spot where they zoomed in on her was new, right? That wasn't in 4, I don't think.
No. What?
This
what-
is in
I-
4.
why am I drawing a blank? What scene is he talking about? Help me out, guys. I've
Oh,
had a rough
they
day.
posed back to Loomis on the side of the truck holding Jamie after they shoot him through the mic.
Oh, right. That's a good question. I've seen it 8 billion times. I have to go back and rewatch.
No, I think it was.
There's
shot
no
for
doubt. I
this
think
one.
everybody would remember the first time
I
they
need to
saw
watch
the ending
Danielle
of that
Harris
fourth
in
film.
Camp Coldbrook on Tubi. No, I never heard of that one. Camp Coldbrook.
Well, the following year, she was in another great movie, non-horror movie, Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead. Good film.
Oh, that's right. Great
with
movie.
Kelly Bundy.
This is
Oh, yeah.
ridiculous.
Cookie woman. I love the shot when they get to the when they get to Dale's gas station, 5th and Main, and they look over and the camera pans open. You just see Michael sitting in the front seat like this. It's awesome.
Yeah.
It's like nobody sees him. Come on.
They
Oh,
introduced
Nightmare
that symbol
Toys
right
was
away.
discounting the what's that mask that he wears in here?
The Brute mask.
Yeah,
the
the
Brute.
Brute. I was like so tempted to buy it. I'm like, oh god, and I'm gonna bring this through the airport security.
Yeah, man, this guy's a weirdo.
I do have a story
Uh-oh.
about some of the stuff I bought there going through security. We could talk about on Sunday though. Some of the Halloween stuff I dragged through yeah, it was pretty funny. I got asked about it.
It's okay, Ronnie. I was late too, so. But we both get detention for being late.
Yeah, that's how I had 2 kids. Anyway,
Oh.
sorry.
Don't.
She's putting the mask on.
He's
There he is,
coming.
Nick Cage at his finest.
Nick Cage at his finest.
Dude, wouldn't it be interesting if Nick Cage wore the mask and he took it off and you'd see, holy shit, it's the same person.
A peach. I could eat a peach for hours.
I think
Oh,
what
wow.
the other big thing here was this was the first one in the series that went straight to video overseas, right? In Europe.
Yes,
Oh, no.
Did not go
This
to the
one's-
theater.
it did not go to the theater. And actually, that I have that one UK. I'll bring it up tonight as part of my. I did upload some of my promotional stuff for Halloween 5 and I'll throw that in and show. I don't have a lot, but that one sheet, that advertising sheet, is for Halloween 4 and 5, and that's for when 4 was going to video after it was in the theater, and it's a package deal, 4 and 5, because 5 went straight to video.
When it came out in video, like a lot of the video stores had the promotional Halloween 5 shirt. I saw it on eBay way back when. I'll try to find that one again. It's just like the credits on the front.
Yeah, I remember when they had it, and I tried getting a hold of one, and I never got one.
The shirt?
Yeah.
I'll send you Pat my Halloween 5 stuff.
Yeah, send me stuff. I'll throw anything you want. Gonna let Danielle sign my clown mask at Scarefest in Lexington. Yeah, she'll sign it. Just make sure there's plenty of room, because she's got a big ass signature.
Was she trying to do CPR on somebody who was breathing?
Talk to me. Talk to me, Scary. Oh, are they doing a live podcast there at the Scarefest? I know Joe went to one, right, Joe?
Oh yeah, it was pretty fun. They dressed all lacy, and it was a good time. They get real dirty.
Yeah,
I haven't listened to their podcast since it started. It's been ages since I listened to it. I watch so much stuff and listen to so much shit when I can. It's just like I can't even fit anything else in.
Yeah, it was a good time, especially if you have a couple of drinks, and they get real raunchy. And they ask a bunch of questions.
Scout's pregnant now, isn't she?
Oh,
I thought she was.
I thought that's what her posts were about, that she's pregnant.
She's looking good, though. I'll tell you that much.
Oh, she's gotten better looking as she gets older.
She has, yeah.
Good.
I mean, she was always pretty, but she's like stunning now.
Yeah, she's one of the positive things of the Rob Zombie films, in my opinion.
No, go over there.
A lot of people don't like her. I don't mind her at all.
So Travis says, in my head canon, the way H6 lines up with H2O is Dr. Wynn was framed for Michael's murders in 4 and 5.
No.
Not really, because he escaped on his own out of 4. It really wasn't any help. He just sent... Dr. Wynn just came out as his helper to help him, the man in black. Michael's mask was removed by the police, and Wynn has the same Thorn tattoo.
That's the funnier part. That's where they don't take the mask off as he's in jail.
That's why I love Blake and Ronnie. I always forget this shit. You guys are all there. Hit that like button. Helps us out. I tell everybody, it's like these days when you do videos, it like to get people to hit the like button or subscribe to your channel, you got to fucking blow them. It's like, seriously, just hit the button. Doesn't cost nothing.
That's all I got.
I got to catch up on their shows. I watched a couple of them before I went away and haven't seen anything here recently.
You can literally subscribe, like, and add this to your favorites, so you get alerted every time we put something up. Or
yes, indeed.
Going on here.
Brett's favorite match. What was your favorite match?
I think probably was one of the last matches of night 1. Unfortunately, when I wasn't there, I love Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens winning the tag titles, but Charlotte and Rhea put on a freaking great match. So I'd probably go with them. The match I saw. Which one?
I watched the whole match. That was amazing.
Charlotte, yeah, I think Charlotte's the best women's wrestler. I that's not just because of who her dad is. She's an athlete at heart. She went to school for it all, and then got into wrestling.
She's amazing.
So, think about night 2 here.
The evil child must die.
Evil child must die.
And purple ink. I never understood who chose that color. Purple ink.
I know.
What the hell? It would be more scarier than that.
Yeah, you know what? I never thought about that, Joe. That's a good point. The purple. What the?
Because they just found a marker laying around. We need a marker.
Did you buy like a 64-pack of like Sharpie?
Depending on the cut, Wynn is literally wearing Michael's costume. Loomis spent his last year trying to prove Michael escaped and went crazy, which lines up with him in H6. Oh, yeah. Well, at the end of the producer's cut, you see Michael walk away in the Man in Black outfit.
Yeah.
I would love to know where that gold Haddonfield Childhood Clinic sign is now.
That would be cool to have.
It's Sean Clark.
Now this is I've never been to Salt Lake City, but I'm looking forward to going to check out these sites somewhere down the road.
Yeah, one of these days I'd like to go out there and check it out. And Blake's Logan Paul and Seth Rollins was great.
Oh yeah, that was good too. Yeah, they had YouTuber guy getting involved. Yeah. Seth Rollins, Logan Paul's an underrated wrestler, man. For somebody
he's
that's a big YouTube star.
He's an athlete at heart, just like his brother. They're athletes.
His brother, like he was good, but he just got his ass kicked recently, right?
Yeah, he just lost his first fight. Yeah.
Logan. Logan was the one that went against Mayweather, right?
Yes, that's right.
Yeah,
that's right.
And he did better than people thought.
It's all about that cash money.
What's your timestamp, guys? I want to make sure I'm still in line.
I'm at 14:20.
14:20.
Okay.
And you're gonna miss the shower scene. Woo!
No, I'm not.
Oh, lift it up.
I just want to know.
Anybody out there has seen what the Myers house looks like now from this movie? It looks like a big, giant freaking thing of like fruity pebbles. Oh, like a rainbow-looking house.
Colors? Yeah.
Oh, wow.
You know, Pat, I will find that picture so you don't have to research it. We should post what that looks like if somebody hasn't seen it.
Mm-hmm. Nothing beats stayed home for the ugly from Garbage Pail Kids. I used to love Garbage Pail Kids. Oh, God.
Oh, yeah. Ooh.
I didn't notice until recently that they really left the door open for Tina to be alive. As they really don't cover. No, yeah. Well, they carry her away and her arms hanging, so I guess it's to assume that she died. Oh, we've got Bush. When we get to that scene, when she gets stabbed, you'll notice the fake knife bends. Did you guys ever notice that before it cuts away?
Oh yeah.
No.
When Don Shanks goes to stab Tina and right above her boob, look at the knife. You'll see it bend real quick as they cut.
Oh no, I should have sent you the actual picture, not the link. Okay, here's the picture.
Oh, you ever notice Dr. Loomis's suit? It's not brown, it's whatever color that
like
is.
tweed. It's like the tweed color.
Yeah.
That's his sport jacket. That's his nice sport jacket.
He's getting fancy on us.
Oh, actually, how did they describe it in the Halloween novelization? What his brown suit is a summer business suit.
Summer business suit. That's right, buddy.
And everybody don't forget this Thursday we will be wrapping 2 nights. Yeah, 2 nights from now we'll be wrapping up the Halloween novelization. We'll be doing the last 5 chapters and we'll discuss everything about it, and then in 2 weeks after that we'll start Halloween 2 novelization. So make sure you check out the Halloween book club.
I did appreciate seeing one guy with a Michael Myers mask at WrestleMania, but I had my son take him to the bathroom and didn't get to take a snapshot. It's always fun seeing Myers masks at sporting events.
Dr. Loomis's makeup is good.
Yeah, no worries, Joseph. We might start earlier next week, so maybe you can stay on a little bit longer.
Yeah, we'll start working on that.
What's frustrating about the film is it has no story and is elongating gags as long as possible to fill runtime. But I like, because they basically made the movie up as they went along.
That's script. Dominique Othendrard.
Yeah, they just went from,
I like this shot in the window though.
Oh yeah, I was saying that Dr. Loomis's makeup on his face looks real better, so much better compared to part 4. It looks good.
Look at these cops. These guys are great. I don't care what anybody says.
The goofy cops.
You got the Judge Reinhold haircut guy. The other guy looks like the one that just passed away that was on Murphy Brown.
Yeah, I understand the goofy music part. I don't get that, but
you saw the interviews with Alan Howarth. He said he just put it in there basically for a goof, and he's like, well, they left it in there. He's like, I guess they liked it.
Yeah. My gosh.
Yeah, what did they say? So he didn't have to put makeup on in 6. Oh, skin grafts, right? He had it all, the plastic surgery.
Right. Mm-hmm. Well, it doesn't. In this, it doesn't look more. In 4, it looked more like a fried egg on his face.
This one looks like not actual burn.
Yeah, this makeup. I guess Greg Nicotero did better than John Carl Beekler.
Oh, there's our Billy. That's supposed to be a BMX bicycle.
A BMX biker. It's like, okay, how about we change it? He was not a BMX biker. He's got a stutter instead.
He can't ride for shit. Get him off it.
Yeah, all right. From now on, you're just going to stutter. Go stutter. You can't ride a bike.
He's a grumpy old man.
No, Travis, I didn't think his style wasn't bad. I didn't think Dominique Othendrard was bad. It was a different way for people,
I think he's a decent enough director. This is like, even everybody says, because he's a French director, like a French noir type film, and I think he had a better script, or had a script, I should say.
Yeah, a lot
You
of people
can't start a
didn't like
movie without a fucking completed script because it's just it's not a good sign.
You had people that didn't like it, the daytime deaths. There was a handful of daytime deaths here. I'm like, okay, I guess so.
Oh man, this is too much teasery going on. Too much
I know she was
teasery.
so
Yeah,
pretty.
it was a
And
killer, Joe. It was a killer.
see, when he comes out of that closet with the long mask, the long neck, that's the thing that just kills you. The rest of the mask I could tolerate, but that just kills me. That long neck thing. It's like tuck it in, if you have to. Tuck that shit in.
Said. That's what she said.
That's what she said.
Look, he was supposed to be wearing, instead of the other mask, I keep on thinking, what the heck's the name of the other mask in the car? I'm sorry.
Yeah, Jamie Lloyd. I think
Brutus?
you mean plushie doll. I
Brutus?
didn't even know what it was. Yeah, the brute mask. It's like a German mask, German brute mask.
It was supposed to be a Reagan mask at first, but they took away the political stuff. I remember that.
Ninja Turtles: Secret of the Ooze may be the best case scenario of starting a movie without a completed script.
Oh yeah,
that's the one where Kevin Nash is in it, right, Joe?
Yeah, he's Super Shredder.
Yeah,
that's right, Super Shredder. And you got Keno. Oh, is it Keno, the kid, the pizza kid, the delivery boy? He was badass. April O'Neil is a fox. Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Oh no!
Don't kill her.
I always just imagine how good the movie would have been if she stayed in it the entire film. I think it would have made it, just
more
a little bit
at
better.
the end, right?
Yeah, it would have been better to see her finish, what she started in part 4.
Yeah, it was missed opportunity. I don't know what he was thinking. I mean, when they interviewed him, you've heard of interviews with him. He kind of said he wanted it to be like a shock factor.
Yeah.
Like, wow, almost like in Psycho, like where they killed off Janet Leigh so quick. And this was obviously before Scream, but the same factor that Scream did, where they killed off Drew Barrymore in the first 10 minutes.
Yeah, and who
that was his thinking, he said.
I can't remember. Maybe it's fresh in your mind. Was it Amy Steele that they killed right away? Or who was it in Friday?
Adrian King.
Adrian King.
King. Yeah, there you go. King. So it's the same thing. Like, come on.
A lot of people don't like his dialogue here. I remember that. Because hell wouldn't have him.
Because hell would not have him.
But that's a pretty badass line, though. If you break it down, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty decent.
Yeah, I think Cousins didn't have the greatest of time making this one, from what I remember reading.
No, he was drunk the whole time. Well, he was pretty much drunk through the whole time, from what I'm hearing.
Oh, I thought he was telling you he was part of the 4 Horsemen at first. Damn it! No, he's got the other finger up.
His arm, that looks good.
Looks good.
Yeah. Like Michael's hand from the beginning looked like, not that bad. But he was the one that was fully engulfed.
This guy looks like the kid from Bad Santa older. You see that?
He does. He does.
But they don't go further about that in the cemetery. You just realize it later with the casket, right? They talk about it.
So get this. Oh, hold on. Hold on. I got a point coming soon.
What happened?
No, it's about the dog. Listen.
Oh. Oh, what the hell would not have him? Sorry, I was getting Freddie's pictures.
Yeah, it's only Wendy Kaplan just does commercials pretty much now.
Halloween 5 mask. Yeah, Danielle signed anything. She's super cool. She's very nice, and just as pretty in person.
Expensive though.
The signature, a lot of
yeah. Anything you guys plan on having signed by her, these guys will test to it. She's got one big ass signature, so I have plenty of room for her to sign.
And it's approximately $80 for a signature. So come with your money. Come with your cash.
Yeah, Meeker was great. Yeah, I really liked him as the sheriff.
I think she probably regrets it maybe now. I don't know if she's ever talked about it, but she did sell her clown costume at age 25.
That's right. Yeah, she did.
We witnessed it, and I was like, oh, man. Don't know what the dollar amount was there, but the guy took off pretty quick after he bought it.
Well, you remember when was it a couple of years back when Dave Fair was selling off his clown costume from Rob Zombie's?
Yeah, he sold it
Oh,
for
yeah.
like on the pennies, didn't he?
Well, no, originally he was asking like 10 grand. And everybody's like 10 grand. I mean, we know you're into rap and you smoke a lot of weed. There must be PCP in that 10 grand. So I don't know what it eventually sold for or if it even sold, but 10 grand for that costume, dude? No.
Angel
Sorry.
dust.
You know what this stuff does to kids?
5 to 10 minimum, Lewis.
I'm gonna lie though, she's hot. Tina is a cutie. Let's be honest here, folks.
She's beautiful. Wendy Kaplan, she's cute as hell.
Look at that. Look at that.
A lot of people thought she was annoying as hell. I liked her a lot. Still
Yeah, I
do.
think she's beautiful.
She could be a little annoying, but she was very easy on the eyes.
Very easy.
Hey, I wouldn't throw her out of bed for eating crackers. Sorry, any women out there.
Oh, hell.
I
You kidding
like
me?
that.
Is that a Tornado or Riviera straight ahead? Yeah, I think so.
Another character and has no reason to be in there, but all right, we'll go with it.
Was killing
At
Rachel a
least-
mistake?
at least at the beginning,
Killing
James.
Rachel was a big mistake, I think. Yeah,
At least at the beginning.
At least at the way they did it that quickly. And even when you saw the interview with Ellie Cornell, she's like, it's ridiculous that they killed me off so quick. I outsmarted him so much in the other movie to just basically just die like that. And actually, the scissors were supposed to go down to the throat originally, right?
Yep, that's what
Yeah.
she didn't want to do that. So.
Oh, so with the dog, when she first got to the house, she told him that she was going to give him water. Well, when she just left, she didn't give the damn dog any water. Poor puppy.
So yeah, this is what the Myers house in Salt Lake City, Utah looks like now. It basically looks like a box of Good and Plenty. Somebody ate a box of Good and Plenty and
Look at that
threw up all
shit.
over it.
And it just sold. It was on the market forever.
It's an amazingly cool house.
Oh wow.
Yeah, very cathedral-like, right? It's
Well, you know what? One thing I never noticed: the house directly to the right of it. No, that's not the house. That's not the Carruthers house. It looks a lot like it, but it's not, because the Carruthers house has like a long building next to it, and that's not it. It almost looked like the same one. But that's an awesome house.
Did you notice when Tina looked back, you could see his shoulder like going away from the window?
Yes.
Like some bad editing.
Yeah. Oops.
Oh, there's somebody in the house. Maybe we should go check it out.
People bring up the Bandage Michael look-alike, but I do think him with disguised as Mike is a badass look. Yeah.
The Bandage Michael was cool at the beginning.
I thought it was cool. I like that look. I'm a
one of the best
Sidekick
looks
Jason guy.
ever.
I like that.
One of the best looks ever.
Looked like the Mummy or the Yeti, whatever you want to say.
Take acting glasses, Joseph. Why not? What the hell?
I would say,
You know.
imagine if we had a figure like a Trick or Treat Studios or a NECA. Shit, we'd buy that shit so fast.
Of
You know,
course
that
we
could
would.
be an alternate head because he does wear the bandage over with the jumpsuit too.
Yes,
so.
he does. Yes, he does, my
There
friend.
is a publicity still, right, Pat, of him like in the truck?
Yeah. Actually, it's one of the lobby cards.
Lobby card, sorry. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, here comes the other fucking Michael.
I always
Mike.
love it. She just screams that he's driving super fast with that loud ass car and he hears it.
Michael, what?
Ah! This guy is a turd, though. He really
The
Yeah.
major turd. You know what? This guy, he looks like the Mask. Like just the nose. He's got that pointy ass nose and shit.
Dude, this guy, Jason Patrick in the Lost Boys, it's like, who the fuck would win?
This
Oh,
guy looks
wow.
like he could be like John Travolta's other nephew, like Court in Friday
Oh
6th.
yeah, fucking Friday 6th. Oh my god, what a tool bag. He looks like John Lennon a little bit.
John Lennon.
Oh,
So
that's
I do-
another one.
I do have some of my promotional H5 stuff queued up, so I will show some of that, but I will show one of Brady's that he sent me first. This is his one sheet signed.
My one sheet autograph by a handful.
Oh wow. Very nice.
And who is it signed by?
We
I like
got
that
Alan
mask.
Howard there. We got Jeffrey Lanham. We got Ellie Cornell up top. Danielle Harris. What's his name? We were just talking about the one that the special effects artist guy.
Oh, Nick.
Greg Nicotero?
Greg Nicotero's on to the left of the blade. Yeah.
That's
Danielle
awesome,
Harris is
dude.
dead in the center with her huge ass.
Yeah, you can see that big scribble right next
Don
to her.
Shanks is on there.
Don Shanks. Don. Don Juan.
Don's awesome. He's a good person. He's a good one to meet.
Awesome. Uh-oh. Where's the smoke coming from?
John Carpenter.
Oh, this is so stupid.
It's like we should count how many laundry hanging scenes are there in the Halloween franchise.
Wow.
There's only how many?
Like the camera work is just disgusting. It's horrible.
Gives
Just
me
in
a
this
headache.
scene, it's like, God bless it.
I'm so dizzy.
Oh, Danielle Harris doing what she did in this as a little girl, and she didn't have a lot of lines either because she was mute through 3/4 of the movie.
Oh, I'm sorry. Wendy Kaplan was on there.
Good night, Joseph. Looks like we're going to start a little bit earlier, maybe next week. I'll be on, and I'll be. We do a Tuesday night watch along. I'll be on location. I won't be home. I'll be doing it remotely from a hotel room.
Yeah, what's the actress's name? The blonde in this, the one that they just showed.
Oh, I
Actress?
can't
Cameron
remember.
Glynn.
Tamara
Yeah.
Glenn? Yeah.
Yeah, she was on there too.
Wasn't she in another horror movie? I can't remember off the top of my head.
She was just in Terrifier too.
She
for a
one scene
minute.
with her kid, with a kid in Terrifier 2.
When she walks in with the kid.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's right.
Yeah,
That's
that was
right.
her.
Very nice. Very nice.
There's a video of her at a convention where she was obviously under the influence of something. You guys ever seen that video?
No.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Oh, I got to check that one out.
Oh God, yeah. She kept on interrupting Don Shanks and everybody else.
Oh, it's one of
Oh,
those, like
shit.
the drunk interrupter. Nice. I got to check that out. Oh, is it like a panel?
It's a panel. Yeah, I should find it and send it. It's
Yeah, I got to check that
Oh, I'll
out.
fucking find that shit. Hell yeah.
but she,
And
she was very
about
sweet
that.
when I met her. Hey, look at that.
And this is a Halloween 5 or 35 millimeter
Oh, wow.
teaser trailer
Very nice.
from my collection. What is he going to do with that? Leave the little girl alone.
Live and learn.
This is a Halloween 5 press kit.
He's crazy. Look at this dude.
As a U.S. press kit. I don't think I have any foreign press kits. I don't have a lot of H5 stuff.
Oh, that's cool, dude.
Oh, this is what I was telling you about. This is that trade advertisement for H4 going to video and Halloween 5 on video.
That is
Look at
bad.
that.
Package deal.
Well, you know what?
Pack
That's
it
a
up.
good
Pack
point.
it in. Let me begin. I came
Pack it
to
up,
win.
pack it in.
Let that begin.
Are you guys by the Vincent drug scene where Man in Black's pulling up?
Nope.
Now
now it just popped up.
Yeah, now
Okay.
the bus. Yeah, the bus is
The
pulling
bus.
up.
Why does it seem like mine's moving faster for some reason? That's weird.
You know what, Pat? Or I'm going to send you. Yeah, you just made me think of the 4 and 5 thing here.
Look at that puppy. All right, shiny boots.
Get the blonde-haired guy who died in the barn to sign a condom. That would be great for his H5 H5 collection. Yeah, spits.
Yeah. Well, also between 5 and 6, somehow Dr. Wynn got, or the Man in Black got spurs.
Yeah, all of a sudden he got spurs that you got spurs that jingle jangle.
Hey, doesn't it remind you of that guy from Double Impact, Jean-Claude Van Damme, the guy with the kicks all the time? You know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah.
He had those kind of boots, bro.
Here's a question probably for Brady. How much shit are you guys taking to H45 to get signed? But yet, what are the most exciting about getting signed? I'm not bringing anything to get signed because I don't have stuff signed. Brett does, and Joe. I'll get photos signed and take a picture with people, but I have nothing against people that have their stuff signed like these guys do. But it's not my thing.
Mike, yeah, we were talking about it last night on the Halloween Daily News thing. Pat, you probably saw it. I said anything. I just want to get something from guys that haven't been at a convention yet.
Right, the guys that haven't been there and they haven't said anything yet. So I'm curious to see who these people are.
It's a tough decision for me. It'll be my first time to go to H45, and I don't know. It's gonna be hard because you gotta pack light, man. You gotta pack light. You know.
Not the condom. I love it.
Yeah, you just I just had to get the condom signed.
What brand? We got to find out what brand. We zoom in on that. Oh, they probably, they wouldn't do that.
Hey, I want to know who's got those red panties that he pulled down on Tamara Glenn.
Yeah. You see that staff that Loomis has? That's pretty fucking cool, huh?
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I wonder if it's like I wonder if it's like a Talon. You know, it looks kind of cool. I think it would be a neat idea for authors like Paul Brad Logan to write novelizations for the Halloween films that didn't get one. Well, I actually have, when we do Halloween 6, I'll break it out. I have a Halloween 6 script that was given to Nicholas Grabowski, who was the author of H4, because it was given to him by Daniel Farrens. Because Daniel Farrens he had a couple of different versions of the script because he was trying to get Nicholas Grabowski to do an H6 novelization, and it just never came to fruition. From what I understand is the fact that Nicholas Grabowski still holds the rights to the H4 novelization. And Trank is kind of poo-pooed him because of that, because it's all about the money, guys.
This one could have really benefited from a novelization, but they were writing it pretty much as it was going. It's very...
Yeah, it's like, can we have a novelization of this? Well, we kind of didn't write anything down. We just kind of, let's do that, and shot it.
God bless Nicholas Grabowski, though. He loves cashing in on that novelization. Go to it, pal.
He's got three versions of it out there, so
I can't wait till the 4th.
Jake Blaster, what's up? What a movie, boys. See if you guys can spot the H3 nod and the mistake during the car chase scene with Billy and Jamie.
Oh, you got it.
So there was really an H3 nod, huh?
I don't know. Let's see. Probably something at the Tower Farm. Maybe somebody had a costume on.
The Tower Farm.
Remember in that scene in H2 where Michael's walking to the hospital and you see the witch walk by?
Right.
Yeah.
True.
So you can find that stuff anyway.
The car chase scene. I'm trying to think of a mistake. The only thing I had mentioned earlier is when he goes to stab Rachel. You can clearly see not Rachel, Tina. You can clearly see the knife bend because it's a fake knife. But I'm trying to think of what the other
damn mask.
Hey, God bless. They're using legitimate Illinois plates for 1989 back there.
Yeah, no California plates.
No Cali.
Actually, this would be Utah. It would be Utah plates.
I'm jelly. Look at that. I'm jealous.
Me too, Joe. I'm getting upset. Look at this twerp.
Oh my God. Insert annoying guy now.
Insert annoying guy. Yeah, she was good. She was very easy on the eye. Blake, the mistake is Tina is alive and Rachel is dead.
He was fucking John Lennon, bro, with those glasses, bro. John freaking Lennon. He even looks a little bit like Kermit the Frog.
Nice wax job.
Kermit the Frog.
Yeah, nice wax job.
You can just do it in sync. Nice wax job.
I just love the sign in the back that says beer, $2.49.
Super in your dreams.
That's what I'm eyeballing in the scene. I'm like, damn. Yeah, this is always a question that was a little weird too. What the hell was the creepy old lady doing at the Tower Farm party? So are we to believe that she owns the farm and she's throwing a party for like these underage people?
She might
be.
Because where the fuck was that when I was growing up? I would have been at that party too.
So Michael's gonna take this car from this guy, right? The beer's already in the back. You tell me when Michael gets there, somebody's gonna take it out of the car with him there, or they just say, "Screw it, the beer's not there." Where's the other beer come from?
That's funny.
It's only a couple cases. They had a ton of people
trying to get that muff stuffed. That's cracked me up. This is a good scene. I like this way you see him come from the back towards the back of the car.
Oh yeah, that's
I do like that.
See, because you can't. No, go ahead, bro. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say the funny thing is, remember the interview? He said he had this actor whose name is escaping me had that fake head for the longest time, but he sold it to somebody.
Oh wow. Oh dude,
that just kills the ears, doesn't it?
Not the paint job.
Yeah, I'd love to have that fake head.
Tricker.
Did he sound like he was crying when he was saying that to him?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, asshole. He sounded like Marty or George McFly, right?
Yeah.
Hey, you.
Okay, Beth. I know, Beth.
Goblin costume pageant. I guess no costume contest. Maybe?
I'll be that guy who admits I like Tina. Her performance gives the impression that she's trying to cope with something through partying, especially when Loomis is. Yeah, I mean, there's a. I never. Who was it? What? Trying to remember one of the behind the scenes things where they were talking about how when she died and they were saying that people in the theater cheered when Tina gets killed.
Oh,
I didn't
yeah.
think she was all that bad. You got to remember this is 1989. 1989, I was 17 years old, so I just saw all I saw was hot women in a movie. Because when you're 19, so you figure when you're 17, the wind blows, you get a hard on. So I was just looking at her. I didn't give a shit how
Hey, dude,
she could
her
have been
Halloween
annoying as hell for
costume-
all I gave a shit.
Her costume is it's sexy as shit too. It's just like, damn.
Yeah, she looked hot as hell. And actually, she was supposed to be in the devil costume, remember? But then Dominique Finn Gerard said he didn't want to have the heroine of the movie as the devil. So he had Tina and her switch costumes.
Nice.
He thought it'd be better the girl who's having sex is the devil.
You know what's up, Dr. Wynn? Did you see him smoking cigarettes in 6?
Yeah, right? He didn't.
Fucking
Mitchell.
catching the smoke.
Oh yeah, you perk up. You do that, huh?
Yeah, exactly, Ronnie. A lot of people bitch about Michael stalking in the daylight in part 5, but he did the same shit in the first one.
Yeah, that's true. It's just like people are really like, you're just mad at the mask. Shut up.
Yeah,
Those people that say that.
I'm that guy. Like I've said before, man. A movie has got to be really fucking bad for me to really rank on it that bad. I mean, like I said, my Skinamarink, it's on the Skinamarink scale. If it's that bad, then it's bad. But I can find something in most movies, and I don't sit there and rank on it like most people do. I'm like, you know what, it was fun, especially like I said, it's more nostalgia than anything. This movie for me.
You know what? Wendy Kaplan needed. She needed to do a few other movies in this type of role too.
Oh,
Yeah, she would have been fine. She would have
really
been good.
proven. Hey,
She went right to soap operas and then like TV commercials.
yeah, commercials, which I think is the only thing she's doing right now.
Mm-hmm. I've seen it pop up on a few commercials. I remember like watching them. I'm like, oh my god, that's Tina.
She's like, I don't want to do movies anymore. All I do is mess around with the special effects guys.
I'll be like watching TV and I'll see you on a commercial. I'm like, Tina.
Oh no.
I will get one of those brute masks one day. I just think it's hilarious.
I even like how he put his gloves on. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. He's like,
Yeah, the whole thing with Tina taking care of Jamie. A lot of people had a hard time swallowing that because they're thinking like, well, it's just her stepsister's or foster sister's friend, and why did they get rid of the foster sister and make like a friend be her like savior? Yeah, it is a little far fetched and a little weird.
God, those earrings look heavy, don't they? That she's wearing?
Tina was obviously molested. No normal person acts like that.
Especially with somebody with a brute face. You see Michael's eyes like rise up a little bit?
Yeah,
Yeah.
great. Don Shanks.
He's looking right at her.
Shout out to Don Shanks.
He wants
Isn't
to
it
kill
weird?
her
Like,
so bad.
she's looking like, doesn't she look like that's not him, but she doesn't do anything?
Uh-oh.
Big issues. Tina is always presented as over the top and becomes serious 2 seconds before. Yeah, exactly. She flips the script and gets serious. And right here, this editing part too. Watch her mouth as she's talking to Michael. The editing is horrible.
Oh yeah, the editing for one of the cops is bad too. Everything he says is dubbed. He's a blonde cop. Can't remember. You'll see it coming up.
Yeah, the editing, the voice does not match what she's saying, so they
Dale's
overdubbed
gas
it.
station. I give Frank Rags credit for doing the cookies advertisement. They did that shirt.
When did the recent 4Ks for these?
When did they release them?
Maybe when they released, was that last year or was it the year before now?
1 through 5 were what?
That was like 2 years ago.
It was right when COVID hit, I think, right?
Yeah, because that came out. Then the last set was last year, wasn't it? With up to what the hell was even? I haven't even opened that damn set up.
But what's
the biggest
awesome
fans
is
of those
Shout
movies.
Factory put that in a badass box. Like I kept
Right.
it all in the box.
Yeah, that was nice.
It's a cardboard box, but it's still like, fuck that. It looks nice.
Not a great movie, but I can watch it. Yeah, exactly. Age 5. That's what I tell people. I said it's a guilty pleasure. Is it a good movie? No, but it's just like a fun watch. It's like comfort food.
Giant cookie.
I tell you what, boy. When it's Halloween time, 4 and 5 are always playing in the background. Always. 4 and 5 always playing during Halloween time. Always.
I can't tell you how many times I use this line, and people look at me like I have 3 heads. Like, we'll be going something. Like, what's the address? I'm like, Dale's gas station, 5th and Main. And everybody's like, what the fuck are you talking about? And my wife will say, she's like, do you have the directions? I said, yeah, it's Dale's gas station, 5th and Main. My wife's like, why? Why? Why?
The giant cookies. That's why.
That's like me with Clue. I always say communism was just a red herring.
My favorite thing in there is with when Madeline Kahn is talking about how much she hates that one woman. I hate her. Flames coming from my head because she hates her so much.
That's gotta be a watch along somewhere down
Oh
there.
hell yeah, hell yeah! I loved Madeline Kahn. She was hysterical in History of the World.
So he's got the knife out.
One mask to put on another. Oh, somebody's pouring something. That sounded good.
Yeah, you know what, Joe? I bought more of that hazy IPA I had from Sunday. I really enjoyed it.
Oh, nice. Dude, you could hear the sound. It sounded awesome.
Oh, did you? Nice.
Yes,
Oh,
it sounded
Hey,
good.
Pat, you're drinking hazies, huh? Oh, I noticed that. I did watch most of the episode. If you guys
Yeah, I enjoyed it. It's this Good Jams hazy IPA. Bald Birds Brewing, and I was telling Terrence about it, my son, because it's in the town over from him.
No kidding.
Jersey Shore, Pennsylvania is right next to his college. He's like, oh,
You
I got to go
guys-
check it out.
Do you guys get any? I think you guys probably in your area get Firestone Walker Brewery stuff.
Firestone Walker. I don't
They
know
make
that
one
one.
called 805, but that's one of their big ales. But they
Oh,
have
I
like
know
4 different
805.
locations across the country. But I was in the one in Marina Del Rey. It was really nice.
Yeah, I was rushing to get home today because had a real crazy day, another freaking crazy day, and I was passing by the beer place. I was like, let me go get another 4-pack of that stuff. I really enjoyed it because it was so nice today here. It was like 74 degrees here today. See, Travis says, I love the scene where Loomis is yelling at Jamie in her bed when he yells, you know where he is. It looks like he's trying to untie her shoes. I think I've rewatched that. I never realized that.
Somebody needs to slap the shit out of her when she's talking to Dr. Loomis like shit, though.
Oh yeah, for
You
sure.
really gotta stop it with that playback.
That's what happens if Tina gives Myers a little roadhead in the car because she thinks there's a boyfriend. Could you imagine that?
Oh God, she's like, "Do you ever bathe?"
Oh God, his junk has got to smell like death. Could you imagine?
Oh,
Could you imagine? Holy crap!
Well, dude, okay, let's be realistic here. Isn't it got to be burned to shit too?
Who the hell knows? It's burned. It's got to smell like complete. His junk's got to smell like a dog shit on it.
Man, I'd rather take There's something about Mary with the getting stuck in the zipper.
How'd you get the beans above the Frank?
All the way to the top.
it looks like a
Frank said beans.
Frank and beans. Frank and beans.
I can't believe that guy that plays Warren is the cameraman from Scream. That's the same actor. Did
Yes,
you guys know that?
It's the same guy. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. That's awesome. He's also in A New Nightmare. Remember, he's one of the morgue guys. He pulls a sheet
Oh, he
off
is?
of
I never
Heather
knew
Langenkamp.
that.
Girl dies tonight.
Yeah. Remember, the husband get killed, and then she's going to see the body, and he pulls the sheet over.
Oh,
That's
he's
him.
that guy. Okay.
Yeah, that's that guy. He's everywhere. That guy's in a.
Well, the
bunch of
aggression
movies.
leaves Myers and he speaks. Well, he might go for a snack because you tend to get hungry after.
Oh, well, that's the other shit you hear about this movie with the fucking tears in the eyes.
The curse of
Oh,
Oscar
yeah.
Myers.
The curse of Oscar. That's awesome.
Her
What's
makeup
all right?
was-
So
oh.
Blake wants to know what smells worse, Michael Myers or Bigfoot's dick. That's got to be that might be a dead ass tie there. I don't
wouldn't
know.
fuck her with
Hey,
Michael
that-
Myers' dick.
That's the smell of passion, my lady. From Anchorman. Smells like Bigfoot's dick.
That's right.
That's the smell of desire, my lady.
Woman.
Oh no, bro, he's just chilling. Look, he's like la da dee. Oh my god.
What you
Oh,
got in the
man.
bag? Papers, business papers.
We'll be done with the podcast later. If my wife, she's still up because she wasn't feeling well. I'll be like, how you feeling? She'll be like, how'd the podcast go? I'll be like, drinking, a lot of dick stuff.
Yeah.
We were talking about
Yeah.
Myers cock tonight. So
burnt wiener. We're talking about burnt wiener tonight.
my wife will say to me, I'm glad I don't watch your podcast stuff.
Oh, baby, show the skin.
That would be hurt to put the hot dog in the bun.
And when they're talking about going skinny dip, and it's like, oh, I'd love to see her naked. Ooh.
Ooh.
I remember some guy in high school trying to tell me this guy dancing with her is like, that's Emilio Estevez because his voice sounds like Emilio Estevez. I'm like, that's not Emilio Estevez. Shut the fuck up.
Especially not at this time. He was big. He was a big star at that time. Emilio Estevez at this time.
The mighty Duck Man, I swear to God.
I was there.
Emilio!
Joe, we passed the street, the Roxbury Street. I was dying.
No, no, you didn't.
Yeah.
Where they're walking, they're I love it. Oh shit. Party's about to get real.
One of the places I passed, I wanted to go check out was Victor Maitland's house from Beverly Hills Cop. You know, the villain in the first one.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's there too?
It's the same house that they shot the ending of Commando, remember? Because it made me think of Dan Hedaya. We're talking about Night at the Roxbury. He's their dad,
I didn't know
actor.
that.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's so cool, dude.
A lot of that hasn't changed that area. I got to hit a few sites I always wanted to. Like I sent you the picture. I can't believe I randomly just passed the Smiths Grove entrance from 78. Just going up by the Hollywood sign.
The way she behaves in this movie, I don't think Tina would smell much better. Oh, no. If she was,
no.
I'd be like, you need to go watch that thing. Big time.
If you do that again, I'll shoot you myself.
Yep,
Mike would go down, come right back, and request the name to be changed. Mike would go down, come back, right up, request their name to be changed to Tuna. Nasty. Oh, that's just nasty.
Hey, the guy on the right, he looks like the host of Supermarket Sweep.
Yeah, right. He looks like he's got a toupee too.
Yeah,
See, this part was this is probably one of the most ridiculous parts in this movie. It's like, where did this guy Spitz all of a sudden get overalls and a Myers mask?
Well, you know what? Fuck? Did they ever shoot the cops getting killed ever? I don't think they ever did, right?
I don't think they did. Not to my knowledge. I could be wrong, but I don't think they did.
There's very little. Well, obviously, we know there were scenes that were shot. We've seen pictures like Fangoria had, but there wasn't really that much cut up stuff as far as we know from this film.
The only stuff that I can think of that was missing is like there's scenes of where you see Meeker at the sheriff's place and getting killed, and the big shootout in front of the children's clinic.
You know, Pat, what I'll do, because I have those saved here. I have a couple of those pictures saved. I will. I'll send those if you want me to.
Send them over. Oh yeah, I'll throw some other because we're timestamp. I'm at 52:32. What are you guys at?
I am at 52:27.
28.
Okay.
Yep.
I'll pause for a second. I'll pause for a commercial break just to slow myself down here. I don't know why this seems to be going faster than everybody else's. I don't understand that. That's weird. Leave it to me to be done quick. So I'll have only a few more things. These are French Halloween 5 lobby cards.
He sounded like Joan Cusack and Roast by Blake. They're French.
They're French. Do you have Christmas in France? And there's a nice shot of Tina and Spitz and Jamie, which basically looks like she has a black eye.
Mm-hmm.
This is a good shot of Don Shanks.
She looks like the lead singer of Five Finger Death Punch, Ivan Moody.
The shot at the end here. Good behind the scenes shot. And this is the envelope they came in. And these are German lobby cards. Die Rock des Michael Myers. Die Rock
Nice.
des Michael Myers. I have to ask my son how to pronounce it because my son speaks German.
Very nice.
Yeah, you could see him walking around in some spots here in this 8 scenes, right? Yeah.
Yes, you can. Yep.
I thought this was done nicely in the farm. I didn't mind this.
Yeah, this was actually pretty cool. I like this. This wasn't a bad scene. She has a good shot of Tina. She was
Look at that hair. Woo!
yeah, she's good to go, man. That's that 80s hair. My
Got
goodness
that
gracious
cape.
me.
Supergirl.
Like, show you pictures of my wife in the 80s with I'm like, what'd you guys just like hang like a bat and just spray it with fucking Aquanet to get that shit to stay up?
Aquanet. Hey,
Oh, and I
she's
think
probably
this
the only
and this-
character in Halloween to wear a freaking cape the whole movie.
That is the envelope they came in. I think that's it. Yep, that's all the stuff I have. Ooh, let's see what we got here. What might go down? Come back. So Travis says the first script also ends with Meeker discovering Michael gone and Jamie missing. Not sure if it was ever shot. Not to my knowledge. I mean, you see in the producer's cut of H6, you see them. The two idiots in like the coveralls holding on to Myers and dragging him into that friggin' van, which is ridiculous.
What the hell?
I don't know, Meeker.
Oh,
What Blake's asking, Meeker or Deputy Hunt? I think you got more out of Meeker in the two films. Hunt's very good too. I think
Hunt was good, yeah.
If you had Hunt in one somehow too, I think, but no.
Well, I remember when we did our top 5 actors and the better remake actors, and I shot one right across the bow, and I said I think Brad Dourif was better as Sheriff Brackett than Charles Cyphers. I'm surprised I didn't get death threats for that.
No, but you're not. You're
But this-
right. I agree with you on that.
Yeah, I love Charles Cyphers, but I think Brad Dourif just did a little bit better. But I don't know. I like Hunt probably more for nostalgia reasons, but I think Meeker was definitely more of a badass.
Oh yeah.
Now, was that Michael, or was that probably the boyfriend? That was probably the boyfriend that just was behind her there.
Yeah, that was probably him because he's going to be nearby and he's going to play some grab ass in a second.
Now, these two supposedly did not get along, right? They were kind of they didn't get along making this.
I think there was a little bit of tension between the two of them.
Hey, well, you know what? That's a good idea for who did it better, there, Pat. You can
Yeah,
do the
that's
two
true.
movies. You can do the Rob Zombie Halloweens and then H1 and then Kills. You could do
Yeah.
that.
You could break it down, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
I can break it down. I'll do it. I'll do it.
that'd be badass right there.
Jamie looks like Prince Zuko from Avatar: The Last Airbender. And Jake's saying the same thing. Meeker, yeah, Meeker was a badass. I think he was great.
And he had a hot ass daughter, so he gets extra points for that.
This is true. We never got to see Hunt's daughter. We know how Brackett's daughter turned out to be. She was annoying as shit.
Yeah, so Meeker has the hottest daughter to date, in my opinion.
I believe Hunt was the main character of a few of the unused script. Yes, he was. Yep.
Oh,
Yeah,
poor Michael becomes the thing. Yeah.
I got to reach out to Dustin McNeil again and see if I can get him. He was going to come on our old podcast. I got to see if I can get him on our podcast to talk about the Taking Shape books. Meeker, yes, he does die. They really never say
you
it,
have
but
to
you see it.
here at the end with that shootout.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because there's pictures of where it's supposed to be him laying down dead.
And you got him, Pat, for whenever. So.
Dude, this guy looks like the caretaker from Scary Movie, like before and then after. Like,
Let me
take my
get those
strong
pictures.
I love the second picture, Pat, with the deputy's mouth wide open.
The deputy's mouth.
It's so fucking funny.
I'm just waiting for one of the little slimy things like from Night of the Creeps to fly into his mouth.
little slugs. Dude, lucky bastard, man.
I know she was hot as hell.
Yes.
So pretty. That's why I want to know where the panties are that he pulls down. I don't have any screen used items, but I'd buy those screen used items.
Okay, speaking of condoms, we got to see can we tell what brand it is.
See, I can safely say this because my wife doesn't watch the podcast.
Oh, the guy. He also looks like Wild Bill. Hey, push the lotion on the skin. He's doing a little weird dance.
Hey, at least they were promoting safe sex. I'll give them that.
Let's see. 1, 2.
It's
Oh, it's got no writing on. Damn it. We
It's
just
a
found one that
generic-
looks like it, right?
a generic rubber. It's like a cheap ass rubber.
Oh, you know what? It doesn't matter. You just have him sign one. Everybody will get it. The weapons he uses, though, here are, yeah.
Oh, look at that. That's so good. Burn. Okay, so what rule is this there, Pat? To survive a horror movie.
Yes, you cannot have sex.
That's right.
You must not have sex. Come on. Didn't Jamie Kennedy teach you guys anything?
Then
If
you
you're gonna have
learn.
sex, don't be in a Halloween movie.
That's right. You hear the music? It's like piano.
Yeah.
I love
I
him
like
using this, though.
This is. Ugh. Come on, you bastards.
He totally like, yep, you suck.
And actually, didn't she have to go to the hospital after that scene? Because didn't she like hit her elbow on a nail that was sticking out of the wall?
Yeah, she had to go get a
God.
tetanus.
She had to go get a tetanus shot. Yeah, because when she went back against the wall, a nail went into her elbow.
Somebody's gonna get
That
hurt
was-
with that thing.
Somebody get hurt with that thing. Yeah, Blake. Have a good night, Blake. Thanks for popping in, my friend. And
Hey,
Hey,
Blake.
buddy.
I'll be in the
Yeah,
chat tomorrow
anytime
night.
you want to talk WWE or wrestling, I'll be around, Blake.
Go check out. It should be tomorrow night. Correct me if I'm wrong, Blake. Tomorrow night they're doing on the all the great names are taken podcast. They're reviewing Major League.
Oh my God!
Oh,
Shit.
yeah.
Top 5
Just,
movie for me. I should be on.
I'll definitely be there for that one. Nobody fucks with Joe Boo's rum.
I will be in the chat room with that one for sure. Oh, that's
Up your
great.
butt, Joe Boo.
Yo, bartender, Joe Boo need a refill.
Hey, look out!
What is the other thing you want to?
You
It's
should be on a
very bad.
BMX bike, Billy. Jerk.
It's very bad to take Joe Boo's rum.
All you had to do is to learn to ride a 2-wheeler. You little bitch.
Little
Such a
bit.
great movie.
That's cool.
I would say that's my favorite sports movie easily.
I could say that too. Yeah. I love that movie.
If you count Caddyshack too, that's up there, and Slapshot's a big one for me.
Just a
Well,
bit
it's not
outside.
technically a sports movie, but it has like the baseball element to it. I love Brewster's Millions.
Oh, geez, Richard Pryor. Where's the Cubs jersey?
Yeah, I love that movie. You got John Candy. He gets the big like gold catcher's mask hanging off of him. Oh,
And
what a great
come on, do
movie.
we count Kingpin? I guess you could count Kingpin.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
And the replacements is another one of my faves. Sports. Yeah, I thought we were going to do that. We were going to rank our sports movies sometime. We should probably do that.
Yeah, we can do that.
I don't want to get Munson in the middle of nowhere, you know?
I don't want to get Munson again.
We don't have a cow. We have a bull.
Oh, I'm going to go brush my teeth.
I still got to see the Woody
Extra
Harrelson
channels
Blue one with
saying,
the
Brett,
one-
what about Rocky? What about Rocky? What though?
Ooh.
What, a watch along or?
Oh shit, Jesus!
or
That's my
ranking
brother
them?
right there. He's catching me on something.
Who's
There's
calling you
the
out?
Yeah,
That
he
is-
called me out. Son of a bitch.
that is the senior Stortenbecker, correct?
That is the senior Stortenbecker. Yes.
Yeah, that's right.
Nice.
He's
Look
right,
at
Paul.
that.
He's right because that is number 2. Yeah.
That's right. That's awesome.
Well, he'll
There's so
tell you.
many
He
good
took me
sports
to these
movies.
movies. It was freaking 7 and 8 years old. 80s, you can do that.
Hey, this is what I don't get. Like, now he's a professional car driver. So,
I know.
you
For Christ's sake, you can't drive a car.
You know,
Going
Pat, we
with
were
her.
just talking. I was talking about this with my with Lisa on the vacation. Like, how you and your brother remember where you saw movies, but you can't remember what I told you yesterday. I'm like, oops.
Priorities, honey. Priorities.
I was telling my wife about it the other night how when Joe and I were on and we were going on about the top 5 comedians, and I was telling them about the whole backstory because I read the John Belushi book and I read the Saturday Night Live book, and my wife's like, "You remember all that shit, but you don't remember what I told you 5 fucking minutes ago." She's like, she calls it select. My wife always says it's your selective memory.
Yeah.
I didn't realize I have that Eddie Lee fan club thing still on there. I got to get rid of that.
Yeah, I hate Eddie Lee fan club. Oh, look at that! See, your brother knows. Selective memory. Yep. It's a husband's disease. It's what the women do to us. They give us selective memory. Give us a brain cloud. Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Volunteers. You didn't get a second opinion when somebody told you had a brain cloud?
What?
Tom Tuttle, Tacoma, Washington.
Now, we got to be fair, though. If we ever watch the new Halloween movies, my brother won't be a part of those. He hates those movies.
Oh, all
I
three
should
of
say
them?
you don't like these new 3.
Oh, then we definitely
all
have to bring
three?
him in. Best sports movies are the ones where you have to debate whether they are sports movies, like Rocky, Field of Dreams. Yeah, that's a good debate topic. Debating on what you can consider any specific movie a sports movie.
Well, that's just like Die Hard is that a Christmas movie shit, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Like,
and I'm sorry, I love Die Hard, but it's not a Christmas movie.
Oh,
yeah,
Pat,
yeah, I said it.
You're one of those. Oh,
I said it.
man.
I said it. I did. I whizzed on the electric fence. I apologize.
Oh, no.
The best
That's a
of
toughie right
times
there, pal.
is Jake's favorite sports movie. I have to think about what my favorite sports movie is.
Mine is Ready to Rumble.
Joe, you're fucking with me, right? That's a good movie. Though.
I don't know. I got to think about it now.
I love Ready to Rumble, man. It's like $400.
I thought you were gonna say No Holds Barred.
Oh, that's another one.
Oh,
That's a good one too. I just remember David
Actually,
said $400.
Going old school, one of my favorite movies when I was younger was North Dallas 40.
Oh yeah. Oh, what was the other one? The program.
Oh, the program. Oh, well.
The program was.
Well, Pat, now I'm going to be throwing your age there with my brother's age. The Bad News Bears, that was kind of your guys' era.
Oh yeah. I mean, come on.
That's right. That's right. The Legend of Bagger Vance.
The Longest Yard with Burt Reynolds. The Longest Yard.
Yeah.
Oh, we
The
totally
remake was
about-
but I love the one with Burt Reynolds, the original.
Dominique Othen-Gerard did not yell cut, right? He's freaking burning in the car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, is Jake still in chat? What was the car blooper that we? I'm sorry, I was doing other things. I didn't see it. So watch when he goes to stab Tina. Watch the knife bend like it's made of aluminum foil.
Oh, I saw that just now.
See it bend?
Yep. Fucking piece of crap.
And now he pulls it out and it's just covered in blood.
And actually, you know what? We were talking about some of our favorite scenes in this. Actually, with Loomis's little monologue here, talking to him in the forest. That's a good scene too.
Go home.
You can see him in the background there. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
mentioned
Rudy. Actually,
Rudy.
I was going to say Rudy too, because
Yeah.
Rudy's a great movie. I love Rudy.
I remember loving that movie. Then I saw an interview by Joe Montana,
Mhm.
and it just totally ruined my opinion on that movie. Like, the movie is great, but Joe Montana says, yeah, a lot of that is all bullshit.
Oh,
This is good too. I love Vision Quest. I love the scene where Matthew Modine gets caught sniffing her underwear. Launch room.
Oh yeah.
That's
I
a
know
great
our
movie.
father likes Brian's song and Pride of the Yankees. Those are some older ones. But...
Oh,
dude,
yeah.
Brian's song. That rocks.
Travis says Rocky, the way back, Happy Gilmore, Longest Yard.
Oh shit, Happy Gilmore. Man.
Yeah, of course. Rad,
all-
Rad. Yeah, they just did that on All the Great Names Are Taken too. They just did. Did you watch? I was live with them when they were doing Rad. Tin
It's
Cup,
all
Field
on
of
the
Dreams, Last
all
Boy
on the
Scout. Some good stuff there.
There's the Jake Gyllenhaal boxing movie I like a lot, Southpaw too. I don't know if you guys
Oh
ever
yeah,
saw it.
Southpaw. The movie The Wrestler. The Wrestler.
Yeah,
is
Mickey
good.
Rourke. Yeah.
Yeah, make it work. That's good.
See,
I'm
we're
sitting
talking
on top
about
of
them
my
all.
head.
Now we're gonna have to rank
Oh
them.
God, how could it just popped in my head like it just like smacked me in the back of the head. Said, how could you forget one of my favorite movies from the '70s, Slapshot?
Oh, wow.
We talked
Yeah.
about Slapshot.
Did somebody
The
mention? I
Mighty-
didn't even know. It just hit me in the back of the head like Slapshot. What a great freaking movie!
Shit, my generation growing up, the Mighty Ducks.
Yeah, Mighty Ducks, Little
Ducks.
Giants. Little Giants.
Little
I've got some signatures
Giants.
on Little Giants.
Yeah, it only takes one time there, Brett. One time.
Al Bundy.
That's right. Albert.
Oh, so I'm sorry. I was watching the movie and chatting, so I forgot. So this is
Yep.
that's Meeker. So this is actually supposed to be a photo on set of Meeker, in the shootout when he gets killed.
Yeah, these
And-
photos that Pat's showing they were in
Ooh.
Fangoria magazine.
And they were in Fangoria. Yep, the part 5 edition of Fangoria.
There's the cop. It looks awesome.
That's crazy. Go home, Michael. Go
He's
home.
he's got that face of like every YouTuber that puts it on their thumbnail when they're watching a movie, like, oh,
Oh, yeah.
it's the
He put the
YouTube pose.
aftershave on before Macaulay Culkin did.
Sorry, you'll never see that on any of the thumbnails for this because you look like a jackass. Sorry, I don't need to see you going or or
Hey,
Fuck
when
wants
you
to
guys
see
say
me.
Hoosiers, I know a lot of people like Hoosiers.
I love
Hoosiers
Gene
great
Hackman.
movie.
Gene Hackman rocks. What's his name from Speed? Dennis. Was it Dennis?
I haven't seen the original Longest Yard. Is there an equivalent scene to the Chris Rock getting blown up in the newer one? Not that I
haven't seen
remember.
the older
No,
one in years. It's been a long
no,
time.
I don't think so. That was something different.
And Pat, would you call the Cannonball Run a sports movie? I don't know.
Oh hell, fuck yeah! Let's start with now.
That's like,
I love that movie. These bleeds.
oh
these fucking
shit! Now
blades?
my brother's throwing out ones. Of course, Tough Enough. We were talking
When
about
Michael
Tough
is
Enough,
chasing
not the-
Billy
Oh,
and they
yeah.
switch the camera back to the car, Michael is in the wrong seat. Oh God, thanks. I didn't notice that. That passed me by.
That's one of my
I'll have to
favorite
notice-
songs of all
check
time there,
next
Brett.
time.
Are you
Which one?
tough enough? Remember that song?
Yeah.
Are you tough enough?
Cinderella Man, Tough Enough, and the wrestler. Yeah, the wrestler, man. Oh, that's a really good movie.
Hey, Cinderella Man's got our guy Giamatti in it.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, really good.
Our fantasy Dr. Loomis.
Our fantasy. That's right. That's our fantasy Loomis.
Russell Crowe.
I don't know. I
Good movie.
think I told my brother about how we discussed that. That would be an ideal one.
And Brady sent me this stuff as well.
Oh yes. So these were like re-release posters that came out over the last few years.
Mhm.
Oh, nice.
There's that one. This one is really cool too. I like this.
Yeah, I love that one.
Oh,
Pat, I don't,
fucking
do you have
awesome.
any of those or no?
No, I don't have either one. To be honest with you, no.
Awesome,
Yeah, you can
dude.
see it's a
Look at that.
Fathom events, which Fathom's been doing them for a while.
Yeah, they do them a lot. Yep.
That's fucking
Liking it.
awesome. Damn it.
So actually, since I was running late, and I haven't so far gotten a text from the wife, so hopefully she's feeling better. We could do it live while we're on the chat, while we're hanging out with everybody. What do you? I was thinking because this Sunday is Easter, so a podcast is not happening. I'll actually be
That's
at
a
my
good
brother's
point.
house for Easter. I was thinking I know it's much to do in a week because we're doing tonight. We're going to do Thursday night book club. If you guys are free Friday night, I was thinking doing just like an impromptu hour of fun of just horror trivia with your game.
Yeah,
If you guys could do
Saturday
Friday.
night I wouldn't be able to do it. Yeah, the horror game you got me for Christmas, that'd be cool.
I'm thinking Friday night. Saturday night might not work for me because I got to start packing because I'm going to be away all next week, and then Sunday I'll be at my brother's all day for Easter. So if you guys are free Friday night, jump on for like an hour, do like some horror trivia, some Halloween trivia. We'll get naked, all kind of shit like that.
It'll probably turn into about 2 or 3 hours. I'm down.
I always say an hour. It's one of those things where you aim for something low. I say, oh, it'll only be an hour, so it'll be 2. If I say it's going to be 2, it'll be 3.
Oh, yeah. You're right.
Yeah.
That sounds real cool. 'Cause
Oh,
we
this
don't
guy's
have to
got the
be-
coolest voice, this one
we can-
deputy, right?
If we're going to do it that way, we can be anywhere. You know what I mean? We don't
Yep.
have to be like, you know.
No, Friday would be cool.
That's true. The photos look like they could have come from First Blood.
That's
Although-
fine. Just shave them.
That's true. Days of Thunder is beautiful. Days of Thunder is an awesome movie. They actually all the great names are taken. They just did a nice review of that too. Go check that out on their channel.
You know, I never
Paul
got into
Giamatti-
that movie as much.
Pig Vomit. I love Paul Giamatti.
Well, I love Semi Pro. Jackie Moon.
Yeah. Oh, semi-pro. That's a good one, Joe. Semi-pro rocks.
Woody Harrelson. So good.
Hey,
White Man Can't
Do we
Jump.
count dodgeball? You got to count dodgeball.
Oh, you got to count
Dodgeball.
dodgeball. Oh, hell yeah,
Yeah.
dodgeball.
White Man Can't Jump. Come on.
Hey, can we be making that? What the hell?
Yeah, that's too much.
They're remaking what?
White man can't jump.
White Man Can't Jump.
Are they really? Oh, come on.
So whenever my daughter was I was practicing basketball with my son and daughter. We always talk about we're gonna go to Sizzler, right, Joe? You know, remember that from the movie?
We're going Sizzler.
We passed one in California. I was roaring when my son's like, "Oh my God, there's a Sizzler!"
I used to go to Sizzler as a kid. I used to love Sizzler.
I love it because that's when that's the beginning of the movie where Billy hustles him. He's like, "Hey, Sidney, don't put up no brick." He's like, "Well, I hustled."
Sizzler was like the Golden Corral of my day.
Oh yeah, Golden Corral, man. That's good times. Buffet style. Oh, look, see, so that cop right there, that blonde cop, all his lines are dubbed.
Yeah.
He's not even
Yeah,
talking.
the voice editing on this was just complete shit.
The brother jumped off. He got a sinus headache. I'm like, "That's cool, dude. No worries. Thanks for jumping on."
I love why he's just Eddie. Talk to me. And meanwhile, the guy's like, you can hear the guy getting his ass handed to him. He's like, Eddie, talk to me.
It's Roger Predactor from Ace Ventura.
It's Roger Predactor. And wasn't he was on one of those hospital shows too, wasn't he? Like those
This
TV
guy's
shows.
in a shit ton of stuff. Remember, he's the cop in Men at Work. He's in Men at Work, which
Men
is
at
made
Work,
the same.
that's right.
Yes, that's right. That's another one that's going
in
on the
Twin
watch along
Peaks.
list.
He's
That's
the
going on a
principal
watch
at the
along
school in
too. We
Twin
have to
Peaks.
do Men at Work.
He's a wonderful character actor, man. That guy.
He's still alive, I think, too.
Yeah,
No
he's still going.
shit.
He's not that old. I think he's only in his early 70s.
No shit.
Charlie.
Yeah, my brother. See, that's why he jumped on. He's like, he says he loves me and he loves this topic because he remembers the night we saw this movie because it's kind of just a big shock and whirl at the end of the movie. So
This is a good guy, and it sucks what happens to him. Bullshit ain't right, man. It ain't right.
I gotta
Travis
look up.
says, Travis saw Paul Giamatti in person while on a field trip to New York. They were filming Amazing Spider-Man 2 on a street. He was in a truck with a stunt driver, and he yelled at us in a Russian accent.
Oh, that's awesome.
No shit.
That's cool.
That's pretty funny.
You've come back to us, Michael.
This actor's name is Troy Evans.
Troy Evans. That's it. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. I just remember he was on like one of those like ER or one of those stupid hospital shows for a while.
Oh, he's acted.
My wife used to watch and I used to see him on it all the time.
What the hell are you doing?
So for this Tuesday, while I got everybody here, so for this Tuesday, you guys want to do, are we going to do Halloween 6?
Should we just keep on going until we're caught up, and then we'll go to other movies?
We'll just keep going. Why not? Just ride out the train because I'm sure it's going to be a fun night when we do Halloween Ends.
How are you standing like that?
Those
That's
three
so
movies,
stupid.
the three new movies, looking forward to it. Yeah.
It'll be fun.
Why are you standing there like that? Did you see
You can
that?
stop the rage.
Yeah.
This was kind of a wild scene.
Remember when you used to be better? Remember
Oh,
when I
he's
used
the
to
sheriff in The Frighteners. I forgot.
when I'd give you candy and I'd touch you?
Oh yeah.
He was in Phenomenon with John Travolta. He's
yeah,
the
he was
bus
one of
driver
the-
in Ed, that Matt LeBlanc movie with the chimpanzee.
Phenomenal. Oh, he was one of the town folks. They were scared of him, right?
Yeah, Michael's beat down and kills is pretty rough, but this was a good one. Die. And
I appreciate kills more and more now after Ends and just.
and honestly, this was supposed to be the end of Loomis. He was supposed to be dead.
Well, yeah, he dies of a heart attack after beating the shit
That's
out
right.
of him.
They said that he was supposed to be dead, but then they came back with part 6. They asked him if he wanted to come back, and he's like, "All right."
I could use the
Here's
money.
a movie that we both, or all three of us, probably forgot he was in. He is the guy, Demolition Man, that Stallone shakes his hand when he puts it up. Remember, they aren't shaking hands. He's that one.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
That's
that's
right, he
right.
is.
Holy crap.
Leap
I
of
haven't seen
Faith
that
with
in a
Steve
while.
Martin. I never saw Leap of Faith.
That's a great movie, Demolition Man.
Under Siege. He was in Under Siege. Yeah, I remember
So
that.
toilet paper in there's just 3 seashells.
He doesn't know how to use the 3 seashells.
How could I forget? One of my favorite.
I want to take you out to
Christian
dinner
Slater
tonight. I'm
movies,
taking you to Taco Bell.
Cuffs with Christian Slater. Great film. Love that movie.
Oh my god.
I wasn't a fan of the Lawnmower Man. He's in the Lawnmower Man.
Lawnmower Man was
can't-
all right. That's on the. That's one of my. I can only watch it once, and I'm fine with it.
Oh, he's in My Blue Heaven. My Blue Heaven's fun. That's a good
That's a
movie.
great movie.
Martians Go Home. Never saw that.
Never saw that one.
You're a terrible shot.
I know they always every time they shoot at Michael, it's like nobody aims for his head.
Harry,
Because-
you're alive. And you're a terrible shot.
You're
Yeah,
a
that's
terrible
right.
shot.
Run, baby, run.
Get out of there, little bitch.
Oh, dude, no.
Travis, I
Wow.
don't remember that phenomenon, but okay.
All I remember from Phenomena is they all have to find a kid who has diarrhea at an apple
I
orchard.
saw it a long time ago. I don't remember.
I don't even remember. I don't even think I saw Phenomenon the whole way through. To be honest with you.
Now, rumor has it they shot some of this, right?
There is supposedly Don Shanks said that there is footage of this whole massacre, but it was so bloody that the ratings wanted it
Boy,
out, or
took
they were
it
going to give
down.
him an X. So they pulled it, but nobody seems to know where it is. Just like that Dr. Death footage show. What I understand is like, how do you just lose footage? You know, I have pictures of me from when I was a kid that I took out of my parents' house, and I have
Well, the only
those.
thing is kind of like
How do you
what
lose
happened-
footage? I don't understand that.
Maybe with with H2. Remember what happened to Rob Zombie's H2? It went through the X-ray machine. Fucking lost a ton.
Yeah, that's understandable. Yeah, that's some dumbass went through an X-ray machine. But I don't understand how they say, "Oh, it's lost." Well, how did you lose footage? I don't get it.
Yeah, that's weird. Well, we all know what happens. You don't see it, but they show the blood on her leg where she gets stabbed in here.
Yeah, they didn't show that because they didn't want to see. They didn't want to show her, a young girl getting cut. Because there's always that people were shocked. They were saying, "Oh, people were so shocked in Halloween 2018 when he killed that kid." It's like, meanwhile, he was chasing Jamie, and what do you think he wanted to do? Play patty cake? He wanted to fucking kill her.
You know that kill is. I call that kill pretty minute. That the one with the kid in the car. Or are you
The
talking
Dan-
about the infant?
The ballet kid. No, he didn't touch the infant. Remember, but the ballet kid that was with the dad.
Yeah, it did bother me. I thought it was just very.
But people would think, Michael doesn't kill kids. For 2 movies, he fucking chased a little kid. For 2 goddamn movies. Technically 3, but she wasn't really a little kid at that point in
Oh shit.
part 6.
You know, I caught the last time I caught some of Rob Zombie's Halloween, like when remember he's chasing Lori and they're hiding in the tub. Remember that's pretty effective where he drags Lori out of the tub and the 2 kids are all right there. It's like,
Oh yeah.
Actually, I was watching Rob Zombie Part 2 last night. Was it last night? Yeah, last night. Because my allergies have been killing me because it's the change into the seasons. I freaking popped an allergy pill, and I was sitting down here in the chair, and I flicked on Pluto, and on the horror channel was Rob Zombie Part 2. So I just put it on for shits and giggles. I think I watched all of 5 minutes before I passed out.
That's a good beginning to that film.
The beginning's
Well, I do,
awesome.
Mark.
Oh yeah. Amazing. Go, baby, go.
That
I'm
shootout
going
scene
to-
reminds me of in
Grab
Little
something.
Nicky when they framed Nicky by putting his face on Tony Montana.
That's right. It was. Hey, you.
Yeah,
sucker.
maybe it does. That's why when people were saying, "Oh, it was shocking that he killed a kid." Why? He spent 2 movies chasing his niece. He just didn't get her. Well, technically, he got her in part 6.
That's what I do, Mark.
That's what I do, man. Hey, everybody. I'm Little Nicky, and I want to kill everybody.
Her face is pretty priceless when they're looking down at her like that, like ah.
So for Tuesday night for the H6 watch along, do you guys want to move it to 9 p.m., which is 8 p.m. your time?
Sure.
Joe, would that help, bud?
Yeah, I'm down. That'll
Yeah.
work. That's perfect.
As long as
That's
it's
prime
okay with
time.
you. As long as you can do it, Brady, you got the young kids. So if you can do it, that's fine. I'll be
Yeah,
looking for stuff. I'll be looking for stuff to fill up time next week. I'll be bored. So
Absolutely. That'll work, man.
Don't worry, I
Mine
gotta
won't.
work. I gotta work even tonight. That's why I grabbed a Bang energy drink. These things are gonna give me the shakes here now.
I'm Gotham's Reckoning.
yeah, I got a busy couple of days, but I'll have everything set up before I fly out on Monday. So I should be able to do things remotely.
Lisa was so funny when we were in Pasadena. She's like, she sees this glow on my face. She's like, "You're just looking forward to being around your friends and your podcast friends here at the end of September." I'm like, well, I just want to be around people that have always wanted to go there, and I'm just gonna have to just keep my mouth shut so they can all enjoy it. I just want to be around them.
What does your Monday morning look like, Brett?
Monday morning.
Simply because my office was asking me today, they're booking my flight on Monday, and they're like, "Well, you could either fly to Atlanta and then Atlanta to Birmingham, or I could fly to Chicago, and then fly down to Birmingham." I said, "Well,
Oh, dude, I'd make something work if you come out.
that's what I was to say." I'm like, I'll find out if there's a bit of a layover in Chicago. I'll say, "Come on, hang out. We'll have a beer."
Yeah,
Oh,
absolutely. Because
shit.
remember, if it's at O'Hare, Pat, my office is right. It's 10 minutes from O'Hare.
I'll find out tomorrow. I got a meeting tomorrow, and I'll find out. They asked me, like, "Oh, we could do this." I said, "Whatever." I heard Chicago. I said, "Well, you know what? I have no problem flying to Chicago." So when I went last week, I flew into Atlanta, then from Atlanta to Birmingham, and they mentioned something about a United flight going to Chicago and then Chicago to Birmingham. I'm like, "Oh,
Yeah.
Chicago, that might work."
Lisa, I haven't been in Atlanta's airport. Lisa tells me Atlanta's airport is horrendous. But some people say Chicago's airport's horrendous, so I don't know what
This was the first time I was ever in Atlanta's airport, and I was literally there collectively for 10 minutes on both flights because I was hauling ass from my connecting flight because my flight from Birmingham was late. It was like my plane back up to Newark was boarding while I was still on the tarmac, and they were trying to find a gate. I'm like, "Come on, let's fucking go. I'm going to miss my flight." And then the same thing when I was flying to Birmingham. I literally got off the plane, hauled ass, jumped on the next plane both times.
Dude,
Barely had time to pee.
the weird things that happen at terminals, like my wife was at a 3-hour delay at a terminal and they lost her bag. She was waiting for 3 hours. She didn't have her bag when she landed in Chicago. It's like, how the fuck does that happen when you're delayed 3 hours?
I hate checking bags. Thankfully, I mean, I was only there for a couple of hours. It was a day trip. So I just had my computer bag. But when I go on Monday, I have to pack a regular bag and check it. I hate checking a bag. It's a pain.
Oh God, yeah. Hopefully you could just bring one in. I'm
gonna see, but I don't think I'll be able to fit everything because I have to bring some other stuff for work. So I'm gonna have to check a bag.
I brought my hard, carry-on suitcase when I went to H40 and had a backpack, so because you could have that and a personal item. So it's like, yeah, works in.
Oh, yeah.
Just don't put your expander on.
But I'll find out tomorrow if I can get it to Chicago. That'd be cool.
Yeah. We've talked about it. We've done other watch-alongs of the earlier Halloween movies. Another perfect example of movie in HD where you can see a lot more when it's been cleared up. Like his face.
Yeah, and admittedly, when I first saw this in the theater, because it's hard to see, it looked like a girl, it looked like a woman.
Yeah.
So everybody was like, "Is that her, like an aunt? Maybe like Lori's sister. Lori has a sister or something?" Because it looks like a woman with the long hair when he takes it off.
Yeah.
And that was great news to hear Sean Clark say that they're announcing guests. We saw that last night.
You said this week, yeah.
Yeah.
For those that haven't signed up for alerts or anything, go to the H45 website and throw in your email, and you'll get alerts as soon as they start announcing shit. So go sign up, and then you'll know when the tickets go on sale. Because I just hope it doesn't happen when I'm busy next week. Give it a. So I'll be like, fuck. I'll have to tell you guys, buy me the tickets. I'll give you the money.
And
Yeah,
the
me
missus
too.
is looking more and more like she wants to go now after we were there too. I was like, okay, that'll make other people.
Oh, my wife says she's going, but the closer we get to it, she's basically like obsessed with the 2 puppies, and I don't know how it's going to work with leaving the puppies. So she might be like, I have to stay with the puppies. Okay. I do want her to go because it'd be nice to go on a vacation with her, but because we were talking about going to Vegas first too.
That's a fun drive too, Pat. We didn't get to talk about that, but that was a nice drive.
Holy shit. I would like
Ooh,
to see Harrison
Travis,
Ford.
man, you're knocking him out of the park. You got some good questions. If
Harrison
not
Ford.
Dr. Wynn, which other franchise character would you make the Man in Black? That's a really good question.
There's only so many you could frickin' do. Like Dr. Wynn was a good one because of when he was talking about the car in '78. How like
Right.
Farron set that up.
Trying to think. Because it would have to be somebody that was in the timeline prior to part 4. Well, actually, part 5, because he appeared in part 5, not part 4.
Ben Tramer.
Ben Tramer. Yeah, and you have to be careful because this is connected to both 1 and 2. So Ben Tramer would be dead.
I guess really like they talked about it being a twin brother. I guess how you would determine a twin brother in that situation. You know what? You never heard about the dad as much. It could have been his dad.
Or it could have been they could have just made it an inmate that was at Smith's Grove that you didn't even know. Because for those that haven't read the Halloween novelization of Halloween Ends, that creepy guy underneath the overpass that gets killed, the guy that's sitting there, the vagrant or whatever you want to call him, the bum that's there, he was, if you read the novelization, he was in the sanitarium with Myers.
Oh shit.
So yeah, when you read it, Joe, he was actually an inmate in the sanitarium with Myers. That's why he was like his lookout. That's why he was out there. He was like Michael's lookout.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so
Look at all these fucking cronies and shit. This fucking shit pisses me off. He's like, I can't wait to get out of here.
Yeah, with the mask and everything.
My god!
Come on.
This guy must have smoked like a couple packs the entire night.
And the funny thing is, like, you try to tell me Dr. Wynn, you look at the way Dr. Wynn looked, Mitchell Ryan, he came in there and fucking killed everybody.
That's fucking ridiculous.
It was Ted Hollister. He never died.
It was Ted Hollister.
You dumb bastard.
You dumb son of a bitch. You said you saw Myers.
You said you saw Myers.
On the plane, I watched that Tom Hanks movie, A Man Named Otto, or whatever it's called. This deputy looked like Tom Hanks at a younger age in the movie.
Dude, look at this shit. This is
there was a treatment. There was a treatment of that. Yeah, with the priest, Reverend Sayer. But that's a little far fetched too. There ain't no way in hell that skinny old man would have done any of this shit. But he was supposed to have. There was a couple of treatments with him in it where he was supposed to have a bigger role. The Reverend Jackson P. Sayer.
Well, as far as we know, Jimmy didn't die, right? Unless Jimmy was Laurie's husband.
Unless Jimmy was Laurie's husband, yeah. Because, to my knowledge, you never find out Jimmy's last name.
Or
so it could have been Lloyd. Could have been Lloyd, Jimmy Lloyd.
He's too small for fuck off, Wade. Wade was.
But I'm still thinking. Travis has got me thinking. I'm trying to think of what character they could have pulled from the previous movies.
Oh, you know what? Why not Dr. Hoffman? He could have done that. Keep it with these movies.
Yeah, right. Went with the other doctor who was a real dick. More so than Dr. Wynn.
Yeah, and just another thing. You just remember the first time you see this, you're like, what the fuck?
No.
It's just such a fun time back then when you just had no internet. It was just all surprises.
Every movie was a surprise. You had no expectations. You knew nothing about it.
Don't you wish our kids could have enjoyed it like that? Like none of our kids.
And I explain it to my kids, but they can't even fathom it because they can't.
Right.
see beyond that. They're like, how did you grow up with no internet or cell phones or never? I'm like, I had more fun. I wish I can go back to it. I mean, this is great. This is great because we're friends and we're doing what we're doing, and time has evolved into what this is. But I had a ball as a kid. We didn't need the internet, man. We just had a ball.
Seriously.
No.
No.
We do the regular H6. Somewhere down the road, it'd be fun to do the producer's cut too.
We could do that. The guy from Rocky 4 has a sleazy attitude in Halloween 4. Like he was up to something. Oh, yeah, Dr. Hoffman. Yeah, that's what we say. You could easily put him in that role.
Brother,
That is
perfectly
Halloween
trained
5.
athlete.
That is Halloween
Michael
5.
Pataki, Travis.
Michael Pataki.
Pataki.
Michael, what's that Michael Pataki guy? Put Niedermeyer on it. He's a sneaky little shit just like you.
Have you guys met Don Shanks? I couldn't remember.
No.
There we go.
Nope.
Joe, you got to be getting ready. You got Texas Frightmare coming up Labor Day weekend. That's going to be fun.
Dude, got a lot of shit, man. A lot of shit, my friend.
And if
Who
I
are you
remember
planning to get?
correctly,
Are you planning to get most of the Halloween people, or what's your plans for that?
Yeah, I think to make it easier on myself for age 45 is try to get what I can, and then, when I get over there, focus on the ones that I don't have. And just make
art
it
department coordinator Kelly Lookinland. There she is again. Mike Lookinland's wife, who was the waitress behind the bar, behind the counter in part 4 in the beginning.
Oh, nice.
Bobby Brady's wife.
Oh, damn. I just realized the time right now. Holy moly.
Yeah, I
11
like the
o'clock,
idea
right?
for Friday, just shooting the shit, just going on live and shooting the shit.
I figured, you know what? We could easily just not do anything because Sunday's a holiday, but I figured, why not? Let's just go on and just fuck around Friday night. I have some time.
Yeah, and you know what? I maybe I'll send that second video that's between the two I sent you, Pat. That maybe we'll show those. We could talk about all that stuff. So I figure it'll be easier to send it from my computer instead of my phone. I could probably shrink it down that way. So
Yeah, that right.
This is KNB Effects Group that did this. So not only was it Greg Nicotero, it was Robert Kurtzman, who also did The Walking Dead.
Yeah. Legend.
And additional first assistant camera, Mike Lookinland. That's Bobby Brady.
it was funny. We went, one of the places we had dinner in Hollywood was Trejo's Cantina. You know, Danny Trejo's got a handful of taco joints, and Lisa had forgot that he was in the Rob Zombie Halloween. I was like, oh yeah, dude, he had a great part in the Halloween.
Oh, that's right. He took care of Mikey.
If it was Tommy Doyle and we revealed at the end of age 6 that he was the villain that whole time, that could have been insane too.
Actually,
Yeah.
that's not a bad way to make Tommy Doyle be a villain. That would be cool.
Yeah, that would have been cool. Like he joined the dark side or some shit.
Because he was pretty obsessive in the first Halloween.
Tommy, I am your father. Turn to the dark side.
That's right. That would have been cool. Instead of Corey Cunningham, you could have had Tommy Doyle. Yeah.
Tommy Doyle.
The return of Tommy Doyle.
Do I know you? Me, Tommy Doyle.
You know me.
I was in Clueless. You know me.
You know me. You know me.
That is Halloween 5, The Revenge of Miguel Myers. So that was a fun watch along.
Not bad. Not too shabby.
No,
Not
not
bad.
too shabby at all.
Not too shabby.
What the? Oh, was that on the new one? I thought I grabbed.
Oh.
Didn't he do a horse hologram? He did a horse hologram on H5, right?
I believe so.
I
Yeah.
think you did. Yeah, I think you did.
Maybe I have
Yes,
just
he
the
did.
older version I put on.
So for
No
next,
jacket.
so Travis said, Dr. Loomis, thank goodness you're here. I need a doctor. Give me a doctor. Security.
Give me a Dr. Pepper.
So for next
Give me a
Tuesday,
doctor now.
we'll do the Halloween 6 watch along next Tuesday. So that's just ride out the storm. And no podcast for Sunday because it is Easter. Everybody that celebrates, hope everybody has a nice Easter.
God, fucking.
And then this Friday we'll just do some horror trivia.
Dominique Gerard, I forgot he looked like Who's the character that's always taking care of Curious George in the books? He looks like that in the
Oh, the guy with the big banana hat.
Yeah, he looks like that. Sorry.
I forget his name. Yeah, the guy with the big banana hat.
Horror trivia. Okay, you think I should scan some cards? Scan them, or we'll just keep on going away, and we'll see who.
We can just go away. However, I think it'd be like just a free for all. I just thought of this today. I'm like, this would be good because I figure it'd be something easy to do. We could just read along, just have fun, and see where it goes.
Yeah,
I can look up some questions too. I got some good ones, I think.
Yeah, I mean, I'll break out. You guys have them to break out some of the Halloween books.
Questions, right? We'll just do.
We'll ask people in the chat. I'll get out some of the Halloween trivia books, which I'm sure you guys have too. So.
Oh, rocket.
Oh no, wrong one. Travis, thanks. Happy Easter, my
Travis,
friend.
thanks, man. You've been on these. It's been a lot of fun.
He's always hanging out. We appreciate the support. So if you guys are free Friday night, come back for the horror trivia. I thought that would be a lot of fun. A lot of fun. And so what other shameless plugs can I throw up here before we call it a night? It's on this channel, our top 5 comedians we wish were still with us.
Mm-hmm.
Brett was not there for this, but he can chime in anytime he wants. This was a lot of fun. So that's our top 5 comedians we wish were still with us.
So watch that. What else? Yeah.
My Friday the 13th ranking was doing pretty well. That's on this channel. That was a lot of fun.
Oh yeah.
Harvey Trivia will be Friday night, and this Thursday, that Halloween movie book club, episode 3. We will be doing the last 5 chapters of the Halloween novelization. If you want to join us, you want to get caught up, there is an audio of it on YouTube, so you can just listen to it and get all caught up. But we'll be doing the last 5 chapters, discussing it, and then 2 weeks after this Thursday, we'll pick up with Halloween 2 novelization.
Now, Pat, that's 7:00 your time on Thursday, right?
No, it's 8:00 my time, 7:00.
Okay, it starts 7. Okay.
Yep.
Cool.
And what else do I have on here? This is going to be our podcast probably the Sunday after. I figure we'll just go straight into 1990s horror since we did 70s, 80s, and now 90s.
Too easy.
Now, I'm partially through that episode. So you guys just kind of went through. People were commenting, and you guys were just talking about them randomly. It was kind of just shooting shit.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It was
cool.
God, they were throwing tons of them at us. I was like, holy crap! And then probably, I think, was it Blake or Ronnie was looking forward to this? I had to break up my Twilight Zone retrospective because it was just too fucking long. So I already have episode 1 done. I'll probably drop it later. So I'm doing my top 30 Twilight Zone episodes because
holy shit, are you watching them all, Pat? Then
I know them all by heart. I could do my top 80 if you want me to. When it comes to Twilight
you're
Zone.
an animal.
So part 1 is 30. So in theory, I'll cat's out of the bag. I'm doing my top 33 because there's an honorable mention and there's 2 that's tied for a specific place. So this will be probably later this week. I'm probably going to try to get them all done so I can throw them out there next week while I'm away from home and I can't do much. But yeah, I was watching Twilight Zone, but on the couch upstairs before I came down here.
Holy shit! You're beat.
And that is everything going on. So
awesome.
You guys got anything?
No, I'm so glad to be back with you guys, man. It was too long.
Glad to have you back, buddy.
But
yeah,
hey,
we're glad to have you back.
We were out in the field getting stuff.
Yes, we have a lot of good stuff that Brett was sending, and he's got set up for when he was out in Pasadena. He's got some cool footage of the convention center where H45 is going to be. So that will probably be a week from Sunday when we get back to normal.
A week from Sunday, cool.
Week from Sunday, we'll just do it all day. And we'll just keep this Friday to horror trivia, free for all, whatever. It's just have fun Friday night and just see where the night goes and no agenda.
We'll do the Nightmare Toys stuff too, Pat. Remember we got that. I still have all that and what I bought there.
Yeah, Nightmare Christie wasn't there unfortunately, so he didn't get to.
I didn't get to say hello, but
didn't get to say hello with Nightmare Christie.
That's funny.
Good
Cool.
stuff.
So that is it. You guys want to hang on for 1 minute while we close out, and we'll just do one quick chat before we go.
Absolutely.
And to everybody, thanks for everybody that came along and joined us tonight. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe. All that happy horse shit.
I like
And
that.
If you don't, oh well. I can't twist your arm or pinch your ass. Exactly. So the next time you'll see these lovely faces will be on Thursday for the book club, and then Friday for horror trivia.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So hang out, and we'll talk to everybody soon.
Good night. Thank you.
Au revoir.